Today's class, we will see clinical pharmacy services or activities. We will discuss the overview of clinical pharmacy services in India as well as in abroad. This clinical pharmacy services, some of the definitions you'll have to understand. We will discuss the definition of clinical pharmacy services, pharmaceutical care and medicine management. So what are these clinical pharmacy services? These clinical pharmacy services are provided by the pharmacist to enhance the safety and appropriateness and the cost-effective therapy for the positive outcome in patients. So this clinical pharmacy services provides the safety and appropriateness and the cost-effective therapy to the patient for the positive outcome. What do you mean by pharmaceutical care? So this pharmaceutical care means it is a patient-centered activity. Through the clinical pharmacy services, you will achieve pharmaceutical care. So this pharmaceutical care, you will be able to analyze the drug-related problems for the positive outcome, to enhance the safety and appropriateness and the cost-effective therapy. And what is the medicine management? So it's all an interrelated term. So you will be handling this medicine management by providing the better selection of the drug, appropriateness of the drug, and then the monitoring of the drug, and then monitoring your ADRs, and then monitoring the drug interactions, and ultimately providing the patient counseling information to the patient for again to reach this safety and appropriateness and the cost effectiveness of the therapy. So this clinical pharmacy services and pharmaceutical care and medicine management are interrelated to achieve this three objectives. So ultimately you will have to understand the goal of any clinical pharmacy services are to achieve these three objectives, that is the safety and appropriateness and the cost effectiveness of the drug therapy. Let us discuss about this clinical pharmacy services in India. So what is the status of this clinical pharmacy services in India? In 1993, this clinical pharmacy services are started by Trivandrum Medical College just as an hospital pharmacy, extension of hospital pharmacy services. Patient counseling department has been opened, and then this patient counseling information was provided to the patient. So that was a very successful story. And later on, in 1997, this clinical pharmacy services, the drug information activities, that is one of the services provided by the clinical pharmacy services. And this was started by Karnataka State Pharmacy Council in Bangalore. And along with that, in 1997, clinical pharmacy department was started by JSS Ooty and JSS Mysore with the help of Australian faculty or Australian hospitals. This was started. And in 2001, there are many pharmacy practice department, that is the clinical pharmacy services, are started by many colleges, and then the many hospitals were started, and especially this was densely populated in South India. So you can say that this clinical pharmacy services are richly available in South India. Many of the pharmacy colleges have come out with this particular M.Pharm pharmacy practice, postgraduate in M.Pharm pharmacy practice, to provide clinical pharmacy services to the hospital for the patient's benefit. And nowadays, in 2008, you can see the PharmD courses have been started to provide this clinical pharmacy services. So many colleges, like more than 60-70 colleges, have started this PharmD program since 2008, and many are successfully run by many pharmacy colleges and the hospitals. So in coordination with the hospital, this clinical pharmacy services have to be dealt.